In the past, I've always struggled with what to wear for holidays, events, basically anything where I have to dress up. I realized along the way that I was trying too hard to follow the traditional norms of what a woman should wear versus staying true to my authentic style and basically dressing for myself. If you're in the same boat as me, then this is the video for you. Let's start off the first look with this incredible skirt from MM6 Maison Margiela. I'm going to layer the skirt with a sheer cashmere sweater from Joseph. Because it's cashmere, this one is going to keep me very warm during those cold winter days. And then to elevate it just a little bit more, I'm going to layer on my semi-sheer corset from Maison Margiela. I picked up this item last year and I haven't worn it a lot because it's one of those special pieces in my wardrobe that's dedicated for more dressed up looks. For the shoes, I went for my Maison Margiela Tabi ankle strap shoes. And then for the bag, I wanted something a little bit quirky and not too dressy, so I opted for the mini fire bucket bag, also from Maison Margiela. To cinch in the waist, I opted for a slim belt with a little triangle detail on it, and this one comes from Bottega Veneta. So I love this overall outfit, and I love the idea of being able to wear a corset, but still making it very modest and not showing a lot of skin by layering on that cashmere top underneath. I feel like this outfit flows very well, and it's something that I could wear to a more formal event. Even though this skirt is spectacular, I did end up returning it considering it was on sale. It was still an expensive item, and also it's a polyester blend, so I just couldn't exactly justify keeping it. I also felt like it didn't fit me 100% perfectly, and yes, I could have it tailored, but at the end of the day, I just don't think I loved this item enough to keep it. The next outfit is going to be another layered look because I did tell you in the beginning that this was going to be more of an untraditional lookbook for holiday outfits. I'm going to stick with the same cashmere top as before, and now I'm going to be layering on this amazing wrinkly skirt from MM6. This one is intentionally wrinkled, and yes, it is 100% polyester as well. However, it was more discounted than the previous skirt that I showed you, so this one I can justify keeping in my wardrobe. I also found that it was very versatile in terms of dressing up and dressing down, and I'm going to be showing you the dress down version in part 2 of this video, so make sure that you subscribe so you can watch that. I layered on this beautiful denim vest over top. It has raw edges, and I picked this one up last year on sale. I'm going with the same bag and shoes as previously, and I love this look. I just think it's very comfortable, it's so easy to wear, and I feel very much like myself. I'm also very thrilled that I found another item to wear with this top because it's proven to be difficult to style. Even though I love it, I think it's because I have a short torso that I've just had a hard time styling this piece. But I have found success in longer skirts and how they pair very well with this top. So this is a great look and I'm very, very happy with it. Sale season is my favorite time to shop because yes, I can find really beautiful basics at a discounted price, but also this is where I like to take risks in my wardrobe. When something special is on sale, that's when you kind of go all in and you're like, yes, I can justify putting a sheer corset or a wrinkly maxi skirt in my collection because it was on sale. So the sheer top that I'm wearing here is from Meester. I got this one last year and it's 100% silk. So I know that it's really beautiful quality and it's something that I'm going to have in my wardrobe for a long time. It's also a great layering piece and I can wear it all year round. But for this winter look, I wanted to go for a maxi skirt layered look. I'm using the same wrinkly skirt as before. I'm going to hold on to the same shoes from previously because I feel like they're very dressed up and elegant, but still a little quirky. And then I'm introducing a navy deconstructed vest that has padded shoulders and cut off arms. Right now I'm contemplating returning the navy and picking it up in black instead, but I'm still trying to think about how I'm going to style that. For the bag, I went for my Alaïa heart bag, and this has been one of the most amazing pieces that I've added to my wardrobe this year because it's so versatile. It can be dressed up and dressed down, and I do find that anytime I have an event, this is generally the bag that I'm reaching for. So great bag. If you're considering picking it up for yourself, I would highly recommend it. So this next look is revolved around this really amazing frayed asymmetrical skirt that I found on Essence. It comes from Dries Van Noten, and Dries is a designer that I have loved for so many years. I do have a few ready-to-wear pieces in my wardrobe, but I find myself not wearing them too often, which is unfortunate. I think I just have to go out and get them tailored. But this skirt is incredible, and it almost reminds me of that raw edge corset that I showed you earlier. To style this, I wanted to go for more of a black and white look, and the result is almost 90s. It's definitely giving almost like Dharma and Greg vibes. If you guys ever watch that show with Jenna Elfman, it almost reminds me of that in a way, but it's more elevated and it has slight goth undertones, which is something that my style has a tendency to do. I layered a tank over top from Dynamite. It's just a super cheap and cheerful tank top. Of course, we have the skirt being the star of the show, and then that Andemila Meester sheer top underneath. And then I opted for a pair of tall leather boots from Maison Margiela, and these are the Tabi ones. I wanted to add a little bit of contrast in this look, so I just went for a rich brown leather bag. This is from Jill Sander, and it's the small goji bag. This is the kind of outfit that I would wear out to dinner with family, but if I wanted to elevate it a little bit more, then I can introduce that MM6 top. Even though both of these items have this deconstructed look to it, they still feel very tailored and they fit beautifully on the body. This is one of the perks of sale season where you can really justify buying those special pieces, maybe one of those items that you'll wear a couple of times a year, not all the time, but when you do have a wedding or an event, then you have that piece already in your wardrobe and you're not scrambling at the last minute to find something to wear. This next look is a little bit more casual, but it's still going to be elevated and still something that you could wear during the holidays, maybe with friends or with family, or maybe if you don't like to dress up too much and you want to know how to dress up those everyday pieces that you already have. I love texture so much, and I highly encourage all of you to look at texture as a way to play with elements in your style. I'm going to go for that black maxi skirt with the wrinkled effect, and then I'm pairing it with a beige sweater that has this really beautiful mohair texture to it, but also there are cutouts all throughout the sweater. Both of these items are from MM6, which is a diffusion line of Maison Margiela. What I feel is very special about this line is that they take those everyday pieces that we already have, but there's always a twist to them. Maybe it's a cutout, a wrinkle effect, a deconstructed element. It feels very much like Maison Margiela while Martin Margiela was designing for the house, as opposed to more of that avant-garde nature that John Galliano currently has going on. I wanted this look to be very simple, so I just went for my heart bag from Alaïa once more. And then I wanted to show you how you could layer on a black coat with any of these looks and it would still look very timeless, classic, and winter appropriate. Of course, depending on where you are in the world, you might go for the wool coat or you might not. So take that with a grain of salt, of course, but this is just a suggestion. Moving into another elevated look, this one is going back to that skirt that I showed you in the very beginning, and it almost breaks my heart to see it again because I've already returned it and it is such a beautiful item and it is so special. I wanted to layer it here with a crop blazer and really show that layer effect in the waistline. I went for a white blazer because I didn't want to take away from the skirt being the focal point. I belted it with this really amazing belt that I got last year, the year before, also from MM6. And then I'm using a pair of ankle strap shoes just to give me a little bit of height. For the bag, I'm opting for my Alaïa heart bag once more, and I think this is a great look. If you're like me, then you're the kind of person who uses fragrance as part of your personal style. One of the fragrances that I recently got is 1996 by Byredo, and this one is intense, woody, genderless. It has top notes of black pepper, juniper berries, heart notes of leather accord, orris, and violet, and the base notes are black amber and patchouli. It's a very unique fragrance, definitely one that you don't want to blind buy online and something that you should be trying out in person. My initial reaction with this fragrance was not the greatest, but it has grown on me so much and I find that I'm wearing it daily. If you're a Byredo fan, or if you like niche fragrances that are intense, woody, have a base layer of patchouli, then I recommend you check this one out because it might be for you. Moving into the next look, this one is going to be a little bit more elegant, and it's going to feature these really beautiful satin trousers. Just as with so much of what I'm showing you in this video, I did get these ones on sale earlier this year with the intention of wearing it to an event, but I ended up canceling at the last minute because I was actually invited to Paris with Uniqlo, so that event never happened, and I still haven't worn these trousers. So drama aside, I feel like that's why it's really important to collect items in your wardrobe that you really love, regardless of trends, regardless of what you might see on social media. Just buy those pieces that you connect with, because you might not wear them right away, or you might, and when you do eventually wear that item, then you're still gonna love it. At the end of the day, you just want to build a wardrobe that you connect with and that you really love. To finish off the look, I'm opting for my crop blazer from Herskind. This one is linen, so it's a very lightweight fabric. However, I am wearing a cashmere top underneath, so it's still going to feel very warm. For the bag, I went for that Alaïa heart bag once more. And for my footwear, I opted for my Maison Margiela ankle strap shoes. For a splash of color and holiday cheer, I wanted to bring out my Cecilie Bahnsen dress. This dress drove me absolutely crazy for a solid year before I ended up buying it on sale. It is such a special piece, and I've only worn it once before, and that was to Jeff's grandmother's 95th birthday party. Sadly, she did pass away about a month after her birthday, so it's kind of one of those items that holds a lot of memory for me now, but it's a very beautiful piece and one that I can wear in the summer and in the winter now, thanks to the addition of this really beautiful red sweater from Acne Studios. I had been on the look for a topper for this dress for quite some time, and I was actually talking to one of my followers on Instagram, and she had the same dilemma where she wanted to take the same dress, she bought hers in pink, and she wanted to convert it for more of a cold weather wear. I eventually found this red sweater after I had chatted with her. I love the red on red look, but of course, to keep it from looking too Valentine's Day, I didn't want to go for that heart bag, so I went for the mini fire bucket bag to accessorize it. And then for the shoes, I just opted for a pair of Tabi shoes because I feel like they truly go with everything, and they're also very comfortable. I hope that you were able to get a lot of holiday outfit inspiration from this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure that you subscribe. I will be posting part 2, where I take the same items from this video and then I dress them down more for everyday outfits. So make sure that you hit the bell notification for that. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm wishing all of you a happy holiday season, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.